Good morning, YouTube. Happy Saturday. Okay, weather guy. I tried to load that yesterday and I couldn't figure out how to do it. I got my kid working on it today. It shouldn't be much longer, a couple more days. I figured by Wednesday. They were just making sure you wasn't sending no pipe bombs over here or something. Hopefully you didn't put nothing in there to get me or you in trouble. Good morning, Cartel. Nope, nothing at all. Good morning, Moon Bear. Yeah. Yeah. They track it where it's at. Exactly. The U.S. does that too. We have a tracking system that they can track every package. Yeah, I wish you would, weather guy, because my son's going to work on getting that one thing set up today and see where we can find out where it's at. But hell, by the time my kid gets it hooked up, it'll probably be here. And Monday's a Memorial Day for us, so the United States is celebrating Memorial Day. So nothing's going to happen on Monday, so it'll be Wednesday or Thursday probably. Not much new happening, laying around, being bored. I figure I'd get on here and smoke me a fatty and yeah, the 7th. Well, if they give it to me on the 7th, West weather guy, on the 8th, you will be seeing it flying. It won't be in the mainstream all the time, but it will be in the mainstream the day I get it. Same as Nate's. Nate, when I get it, I will fly it one show. And I will hang it and I will fly it till it can fly no more. Really close, Cartel. I know it's got to be really close. These guys have been working hard. They both have jobs and, they're doing their job, but they're going through all the filming we have too. So that's 2 years of filming. They're just trying to make sure you guys get the best. because you guys deserve the best. I have to let you wait and see, Cartel. It's a surprise. Hey, Vaughn Hilton, here's a big surprise. Are you sure your mom's dead? You sure she ain't sitting here living with me? Yeah, your mom's got her own bedroom. She's waited on like she's a queen, buddy. Pretty good guess. The authorities have a lot of it, yes, but I have a lot still. They got copies of everything. I have the originals. To be exact, on this phone. Not this one, but this one. This one was specially set up for Alice's house only. Every picture on it belongs to Alice's house. Yes. Well, there's only a few of them in there that he rages at his mother. Because he ain't going to rage in front of the camera in front of me. Because I literally will go over there and drag his ass outside. He knew it. She knew it. And she knew I was at the breaking point that I was ready to snap. That's why she's told me to cool off twice. Because she knew I was going to snap him. I literally went nose to nose with him one time and told him, buddy, I'll drag you outside in the front yard and stomp your ass. Then I looked right at Miss Alice and told her, sorry for cussing in your house, Alice, but I've had enough. This punk little boy is not going to come in here and tell me what the fuck to do. I'm a fully grown man. I ain't been told what to do since I was 16 years old. Nobody tells me what the fuck to do. I do what I want. Well, I didn't either, weather guy, but when he come in there running his mouth to me, buddy, I went nose to nose. Fuck him. I was so mad I couldn't smell nothing. And his mom saved his life that day. Oh, the best clips are not released yet. No. That was a teaser compared to a few of the others. I have him ramping and raving about the principal of the high school. I got him rapping and raving over Ronnie Ray. I got him rapping and raving over me, rapping and raving over Little Jim. All the neighbors, the stores, you name it, the schools. It's all in there. Oh, I've already seen it. Yeah, I've went through it 2 or 3 times. You guys ain't seen nothing yet. You guys got a sneak peek. You guys seen something that wasn't supposed to be released yet. It wasn't supposed to be released about a week before the movie came out. Yeah, the movie. Coming, well, I don't know about hitting the theaters, but it's hitting YouTube. I know that. Hey, I'll have to keep that in mind, Richard. Well, my kitty cat did not come out of the tree yesterday, people. They tried to get over here and get her out again, and she ran back up it again. I got a surprise for my kitten this morning. We are 80% chance of rain. We are getting rain. She's going to come out of that tree quicker than shit because she's going to get soaking wet if she don't. And she don't like water. Yeah, I never thought about that. I'll have to talk to the producers and make sure they know that. Oh, it might be made cartel. It might be just waiting for the right time. You got to do them sequences in the right places. If not, they don't make sense. So maybe they're waiting for the Von Hilton movie to come out first, and then that'll go after that. That's the second movie. Did y'all see my sign this morning? I know a few of you are getting here. I had a sign posted this morning. I opened it up yesterday, so I like it. Stand for the flag, kneel for the cross. That is me. I stand for our flag and I kneel to the cross. That'd be a good name for it too, Cartel. I know Tro Studios is doing it, so that gives you guys a few hints. Well known movie producer. And he's got a sidekick, and he's definitely a good movie producer too. I think when it comes out, Mr. Lobster's going to roll over and pop up and sit up and smoke a joint and watch it with us. He's going to be laughing his ass off. Well, you know we're going to have a sequence. What if the movie comes out and Vaughn gets kicked out and gets thrown off his properties? Like I said, we're going to have to make a number 2. We're going to have to get a couple of pictures of Otis working on these houses for him, huh? Catch Otis stripping the copper piping out. Call it Duke. Where's my trailer? Yeah. Y'all know what time it is. We can bake. I know people, but Larry's bored. Larry had to get on. Larry's bored to death. You guys got me addicted. I'm addicted to the YouTube stations. As long as it don't become a problem with my family, we're good. I thought about Vaughn Hilton. Where's my money? Or I want my money. Yeah, they're still working on the title, I think. A lot of people's come up with a lot of good suggestions. Well, they were going to bring the climbing gear. They're going to go up it today, they said. He says even if he has to follow her all the way to the top. A cat can survive up to 2 weeks in a tree. Well, she's going to survive till today. Because if the weatherman's right, we are going to get pour down rain. And when it rains, she hates it. She runs. So literally, I think she's going to take one of her lives and get out of that tree. You know, someone said to throw some food down there where she's at. Well, we tried that. The other cats ate it before she can get down the tree. Yeah, a male cat. A big old tomcat wants a piece of it. Hey, chat with Larry. Hey, Silver. Get your two boys up and get them out there. Yeah. Yeah, she's afraid of being raped. Because that's what that male cat has planned for her. Oh, they're up. One of them's been up all night. He's probably just getting ready for bed. Kind of hard to sleep when you got a whining kitty cat out the windows. We are in day 4 now. Had to put my pillow up under my elbow. Thinking about putting the air conditioner in the window today. Don't know how that's going to turn out. Because I only got one bedroom window, and that means if I put the air conditioner in it, I'm not going to be able to open it and get fresh air coming through here. You know, the other house, it had 2 bedroom windows for me, so the AC went in one, and the other one I can open for fresh air when I had to. This one only has one window in my room, so I got 2 choices. Leave my bed right up against the window where I could look out it, open it for fresh air, and see all the beautiful birds landing in your yard, or do I put the air conditioner in there? "15 viewers, 25 minutes online. I'm doing pretty good for a Saturday morning. Hope everybody had a good Friday night. Hope your hangovers ain't killing you this morning. If they are, a drink of what you got drunk on last night, and your hangover will be gone. It's what we used to do. When I was a drinker, I got drunk on Jack and woke up with a headache or something in the morning. Do a double shot of Jack with the cup of coffee, and I was fine. Ready to start my day. Yeah, a hangover. I don't know. I ain't had one of them in a long, long time. It looks like my rebel flag's trying to fly away back there, guys. You can tell which way the fan's blowing, can't you? Like I said, you don't know what flag Larry's flying this week. I have a few flags and I don't mind flying them. Yeah, and that's true too, Silver. That's true. You don't get a hangover if you never stop drinking all night. Yeah, I can't wait to get that package in the mail this week. I am going to be proud to fly that flag. It'll be the first one I've ever owned. And that goes for any other country across the world. You all want to donate a flag to the Big Larry? Big Larry will fly your flags even in the USA. Somebody told me I should be collecting state flags because every state has their own flag too. And that might be my next step. I might start doing that. Of course, I'm going to go with the Ohio flag first because that is where I'm born at. Then we'll start with the Kentucky, the Florida one. Maybe get a flag for every state that I have lived in. So I won't need many. Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Florida, Arizona. Them are the states that I have lived in. My flag is Old Glory, and I love the Ohio flag too. Yeah, Silver. Yeah, see, I don't have the state flags. I'm getting the national flags. Like the United, of course, I own three or four of the American flags, not counting I have my father's flag, which will never be unwrapped. It will never, ever be opened again. Right now, we are building a shadow box for it, and we're literally going to put it in the shadow box with his military paperwork. It will be sealed in that shadow box and never come out. My kids will get it when I die, and their kids will get it when they die, and their kids will get it when they die. That is their great grandfather's service record. And he died with the honors. They gave him a flag. I really don't know what they all look like, to be honest, Silver. I know what the Ohio flag looks like, but I don't know what none of the rest of them looks like. I'll have to look that up on YouTube or on something. Flags of the United States, or would that be state flags? Is that how you would look it up? State flags, I would think. Yeah, I was told yesterday that Nate did get my address, so I relayed it to a couple people for Nate to get it for he can send me the Australian flag. You know, I'd love to own a piece of property. Own it, not rent it. Own it. I think I'd want a real long driveway, and I'd put a flagpole up every 3 to 5 feet. I'd have 150 flagpoles in my driveway, going up my driveway, both sides, and I'd fly them all. Von Hilton, if I stole that much money from your mommy, buddy, I wouldn't be living in Kentucky. I would be owning Kentucky. Because I would have went out and bought the biggest piece of land I could have got my hands on. And hopefully it's a couple thousand acres, all completely wooded and flat land. And as I did say, wooded. I get to make my own road. I put in my own water lines. I put everything in. I get to point right where I want my house sitting. So 10 minutes before you get to the house, I already know you're there because you had to come through the driveway. Did Woody? Hey, hi, Woody. No, we didn't say nothing about you yet today. But good morning. I did say woods. I'd live on a couple 100,000 acres of straight land woods. I don't want, I mean, mountains are okay, but you know, I need flat land. Yeah, wooded. And I'd go all the way to the back and put my house there. And like I said, my whole driveway would be flying the flag, every one of them. If I get a flag sent to me, I fly it. You know, me and the kids were talking one day, and they got a suggestion that, you know, I used to work for Frisch's Big Boys, if some of you know what they are. It's a big fat boy sitting there holding a burger up. I'd love to have that statue. That'd be on my driveway too. Yeah, that statue. Oh, not really. You can get them closing the stores down. Hell, I seen one go for $800 one day, and I kicked myself in the ass for not buying it. It needed to be repainted, but it was all there. It wasn't all chipped up and destroyed. They wanted $800, but it needed a paint job. So you figure about a $2,000, $3,000 paint job done to it. It'd been real nice picture coming up my driveway. They found one on Auction Picker. Yeah, see? Yeah, well, Woody, you know, the price goes by who owns it and who wants it, is what it's worth. $800 is a lot to you. Well, yeah, for a little statue, I mean, it ain't little. It's 5 foot tall or better. just like being a man there. But for that price, I mean, that to me, that was a steal. I wouldn't mind getting, it's like me and the boys were talking. Do we get Ronald McDonald standing up or do we get Ronald McDonald sitting on the bench? Because I've seen both of them. That would be nice to have one. I like the bench because that way, if the kids get tired of playing and they get tired of walking, they're walking the driveway to go get the mail and they need to sit down, they can sit down on the bench with Ronald McDonald. I wouldn't mind having McDonald's playground put in my driveway, coming up the driveway. The grandkids can go out there and play. My home all the way in the back and all four of my kids' houses right along the sides where their kids can go out there and play in the park and enjoy their lives. And grandpa can sit on the porch in a rocking chair, smoking a big fat blunt, watching his grandkids play. No, that's pretty easy to get wood. Find yourself a hornet's nest. Get you a bunch of aluminum and melt it and get to it. Me, I'm not getting nowhere near it. You leave me out of that situation. Larry's had a bee situation, not a hornet, but a bee situation, and I'm done with all them kind of animals. Speaking of it, I was weed whacking Alice's house one day over by the pond, as we call Lake Alice, and I hit a bee's nest in the ground. Boy, there had to be about 500 of them bad boys that swarmed me. They were sticking me anywhere and everywhere. I literally threw my wallet down on the fucking ground and jumped in Lake Alice. Them bees got a shock that night. They might have gave me a shock that day, but that night they got a better shock. That night we went ahead and gasolined them up and they're gone. Me, I had to go to the hospital. Over 250 stings. Honey, can I get more coffee? But I'm live. Take them with me? Yes, baby, I do.
I don't think you.
So give me a thumbs up if you guys like Larry getting on Saturdays too. I mean, to me, I don't care. I mean, if I'm bored, I'm going to get on. And that's pretty close every day. There might be wood. I don't know. Yeah, because you said aluminum. Now I got sinker lead. We can do that. Ha ha, Richard, 8 days a week. That means I go live Sunday twice. Yeah, I don't know how hot aluminum has to get to melt. But I do know I made wood sinkers or wood sinkers. I know I've made sinkers wood. So I mean, I know that's totally that's not, you know, yeah, exactly, the Larry Network. Okay, yeah, yeah, we've used them before. I've also went to all the car places, you know, your repair shops, people that works on tires and stuff. They'll give you a lot of that stuff too. Morning, Miss Kitty. I've got a lot of my lead from them tire shops. When I was younger, we used to make sinkers and stuff like that. And we literally, when fishing season came in, we'd go down there and be selling the sinkers to people. You know, we went fishing one day, and it was so weird because we never took no bait. And I kept laughing at my dad. Buddy, you ain't going to catch nothing, Dad. We ain't got no bait. He's like, what we're fishing for, we don't need bait. What's he talking about? He had a triple hook hooked onto his fishing pole, and he'd throw it out there, reel it in, throw it out there, reel it in, throw it out there, reel it in. All of a sudden, he got something. He brought up a piece of junk fishing pole. Took a couple more steps down, did it again. He had to draw. I bet you we drew out at least 8, 10, 12 fishing poles that day. And it literally became an every year tradition that me and him would go down there and we'd fish the Maumee River there to get all the fishing poles that everybody lost. Wow. I would believe that, Richard. I mean, if you can, I mean, it's all you need. So, it's a piece of string and a hook, piece of string and something to use as a hook. Thank you, honey. Now, I do know a few people that do that wood. Bow fishing. Yeah, just jerking him out of the water. Yeah, it's like I got two nice size fishing poles. They're catfish poles. But I got myself a little rink dink too. Can't be but about 2 foot long. Little reel. I keep it with me, keep it inside my vehicle at all times because you never know when you're going to go by a pond or a creek or something and you want to find out if there's some kind of fish in it. Yeah, that would definitely work too, weather guy. Literally, though, I think it's against the law in the United States. I don't know about in Canada, but I think in Ohio, It's against the law to even have the dynamite unless you are a blasting company. Someone finds you with a stick of dynamite, they get you for terrorism. Tell you, man, the world's going crazy nowadays. You have no idea. Well, yeah, if you're in the army, yeah, because you got top clearance over us civilized people. Not that you're not civilized, but you know what I mean. You belong to the Navy. I've always told myself I'd love to go up to Canada, but I hear it's real expensive up there. One of my cousins went up there on a 2 week vacation, and he says it was beautiful. The food was great. The people were great, but it was expensive. I don't know if they're just got everything so sky high for America or what, or they just taxing Americans that come up there for vacation to get their money for the year. Just like every city in the United States. It gets to the end of the month, and that sergeant's telling them, pull anybody over that makes a mistake. We need the money from the tickets. Or I can pay you this week. No offense, Larry, but Canada won't let you in if you have anything on your record. Domestic violences don't count. The only thing on my record would is domestic violences because I don't take crap from nobody. I get my ass whipped or they get their ass whipped. Either way it goes, when I'm all done getting my ass whipped or whipping your ass, I'm going to roll over. I'm going to pull this out of my pocket. I'm going to light it up and I'm going to enjoy it. And then I'll figure out if I have to call an ambulance for you or me. If it's for you, then I get up and go call an ambulance and see you. Have a nice day. Yeah, I wouldn't have no alcoholic problems there. Yeah, I just don't like to be told what to do. My dad and mom always told me I had that problem. And I still do. I don't like to be told what to do. The wife says, yeah, it shows in the voice. Me personally, I think everybody can go do what the hell they want. I don't care. Just don't come fucking with me and don't come fucking with my family. Starting the immediate family. The other part of my family, they're big boys. They can handle themselves. I thought domestic violence was between two parties living together. Everything else would be, yeah, like I said, it's still domestic violence. All of them. Because it all has to do with two different girls
None, not one of
and 8 officers. Because it took 8 police officers to lay me down and put a pair of handcuffs on me and walk me down the back of my stairway. Now, I've never hit them. Have I told them to get their fucking shit and get out because they're worthless pieces of trash? Yeah, I have. Did I catch one in the bedroom with one of my best friends? Yeah, I did. Did I smack her? I think I tried. I think I missed. But I hit him like 5 times. The cat tree is still in the tree. But she's getting ready to come out of the tree real quickly here, Miss Kitty. Because every second that I'm sitting here live, it's getting darker. You know what that means? Here comes the rain. And she's going to start up and move like a train. She's going to jump out of that tree and run. She's going to use one of them 9 lives to keep from getting wet. them. 80% chance of rain today, so it's coming. Yeah, they were supposed to. One came, well, not the tree climber, but they did come out here again yesterday. I don't think they got the tree climbing gear yet, so they're trying to find someone that's got it. Animal control don't have no tree climbing stuff, so 'em. I've been to Canada since that wood. That was way back when I was a young boy. I've been to Canada 3 times since then. Maybe because I was in a work vehicle too, so they really didn't check us. They didn't. What are you here for? Picking up fish. What company you work for? We told them the name of the company we work for. Have a good day. We really never had problems getting in. It's coming back. They want to see a picture ID showing that you are a U.S. citizen. Hi, Simple. I've been to 15 countries, and Canada isn't one. Okay. That's interesting, Wood. Especially when we live so close to Canada. Yeah, because I mean, Canada's a very beautiful state, country. I'm sorry, I didn't mean state, country. I didn't get to see a lot of it. I did get to see a lot of the water coast. Because, like I said, ours were business trips. We did stop at a casino up there once and went in and played a couple hours. But most of it was up there for a fish trip. We worked for a fish company and we went up there and picked up like 30 boxes of fish. And we drive it back home and they would unload everything. Put it up inside the store selling it. Fresh fish. Because that's what it was, fresh fish. We drove up there, we got it, drove it back, and they sold it. That's where I'd like to go. I'd like to go to South America once would, but nowadays, man, I'm so scared to even go down that way. Me personally, I'd like to go see Canada in one of the little small towns. Like what was that movie they had where that family lived in Canada? Um the Browns, I think they were called. You want to do that, hippie? You better have a good vehicle and bodyguard. Yeah, exactly, weather guy. Yeah, I'd like to go to like them little communities. That's kind of things like I like to see. But then there's some things about Canada I don't know if I'd get along with. What are their legalized laws on marijuana? You guys are the coldest country I think there is. You got 3 months to get everything ready for your 9 months of winter. Okay, I didn't know. That's why I wanted to know. So that would be a good thing for me. That code's what kills me. Oh yeah, I bet you they do kill a lot of moose up there. Yeah, exactly. They deliver it now to your door. They should have legalized that shit 20 years ago, people. I've been saying that all along. Been saying that 20, 30 years now. They should have legalized it packed it like a damn pack of Marlboros, and they would have been making a killing. They would have put Marlboro out of business. Selling them $1 a joint all day long. Oh, the moose are killing the people. Yeah, and that happens too, Richard. That will definitely happen too, buddy. You know, when I was younger, I would have loved to, like, literally been given a backpack with some foods and rope and some stuff to get started in life and just jump from a helicopter and land in a wooded area and pick a spot and start. Yeah, you hit a moose, it comes right through the windshield. And the moose will probably get up and walk away from it too. I've had a couple cousins hit deer down here. The car be totaled and the deer just walks away.
Okay, I'll open the front door.
Get eaten by mosquitoes and black flies. Yeah. You know, one thing I don't miss though, and we're probably going to see them here, but I don't think we're going to see them as much. I do not miss the snakes. Over there, we've already been killed one or two snakes already this year. Here, we ain't seen a one yet. But like I said, we're on top of the hill, not down at the bottom of the hill in a valley. We're on the top of the hill where the valley starts over here. $19 viewers. Hour and 5 minutes. 9 thumbs up. Keep telling myself I'm gonna trim up my beard and my mustache a little bit and maybe shave my head again. But I still ain't did it. Damn laziness. Doing pretty good, Belly. How are you, Belly? Just doing a morning Saturday show. I got bored. Sitting here drinking my morning coffee, smoking my morning painkiller, taking my pills. Oh no, never, Billy, never. You think I'm going to get that $400 trillion back? You're nuts. Stall three, Billy. Stall three. There are four stalls, but it is stall number three. I don't want to say 4 and Von Hilton dig up the wrong one. I want him to dig them up. And like I said, they might be about 4 foot deep. Vaughn, if you don't find them at 4 foot, keep going. They're there. Hey, Vaughn, ask Otis if he remembers. Because Otis was there. Otis is the one that dug the hole to begin with. Yeah, remember? 10 years ago, Otis worked for your mommy until he was fired for drinking on the job. Not just drinking, drunk on the job. He'd literally go over to the barn, go in the barn, get drunk all day, and go in there and charge Miss Alice for it. So she was paying him $40, $50 a day to go in her barn and get drunk. Hell, it's that easy. I want to do that. Someone paying you to get drunk. I'd love to have that job. Hey, Jack Daniel distributors, you guys hiring for taste testers? Yep, Otis is the one that originally dug the hole, so. But that was 8, 10 years ago, and he was drunk, so. Does he remember what stall? Hell, he probably don't even remember digging the hole. Hey, Von Hilton, you ever heard the saying, what comes around goes around? It came around, and it's on its way back. Yes, exactly, Billy. For the money, Billy. No, he really didn't, old weather guy. Same old dress in person. I've only seen him once. He was getting the family to feed him, Billy. Hell, you get a wife and kids, they get food stamps, they get cash. That helps pays his bills and helps feed him and keeps his house clean for him. Them are his maids. No, he did get food stamps. He did get food. It's just like somebody showed that video over again about him putting almost $600 in food in her freezer. I will admit he did. That I can admit he did. He did put it in there. But he says that somebody was going in there stealing it, namely me or one of the other family members. That is now how it went, people. How it goes is Von Hilton has a regular refrigerator that has a little freezer on top. Okay? He puts what he wants that they eat immediately in there. Then everything else that he bought, he put over in his mommy's house's deep freezer because mommy don't use the deep freezer because all she needs is a little freezer that's up under her refrigerator. Got the point? He used her deep freezer. Was she able to get in the deep freezer and take food out of it? Yes. Has she ever? Yes. I know there was one day someone took 2 pieces of chicken out of it. There's a little single package of chicken breast. They pulled that out for Alice. Well, I know, Billy. I just talking out the shit, buddy. You got stoned. I mean, I smoked some of my painkiller. You know, he says we were stealing food. Hell, we were taking food there. How many bags of chocolate donuts do you think I gave her? I could tell you at least 15, maybe 20 bags of donuts. Then I had to cut her back on them a little bit because she got to the point where she'd just eat the chocolate donuts and not eat her lunches or eat her dinners too good. Oh, I know, Billy. It don't cost 20 million to send him to college. Only about 10,000 per year. Yes, I did put cameras in Alice's house to watch Alice's house. I don't put cameras in her bedroom, so anything that happens in her bedroom, I do not see. And Von Hilton, you better thank God that I don't have a camera in that bedroom. Because if so, that camera would have caught your mom falling. That camera would have caught you walking in, looking at your mom on the floor, and walking out. Hello? You're lucky. Same thing as I don't put cameras in their bathrooms neither. I am not going to sit here, 85-year-old or 92-year-old or whatever, get dressed. I had it in the kitchen because the kitchen showed me the front door. And I could see all the way through there. The only 2 places Alice went was her bedroom, the kitchen, or that living room, and her favorite chair. She'd walk back there and do laundry once in a while, which there was another camera to catch that. And it was on the back door. I personally did not give her the jab. Her doctor did. If her doctor said she could take it and needs it, he gave it to her. He controls her medical, not me. Sorry, Von Hilton. Try again. Yep, I didn't give her the shot. Did I take the shot? Oh, yeah, I've had mine. No, if I remember correctly, my responsibility was to take care of all money and all properties to make sure Miss Alice Hilton had food in her home. That's the money. Make sure all her bills are paid. That's the money. Make sure the properties are livable, getting cleaned up where she can collect rent from them. Larry was doing that. The only person was giving out rent at that present moment was me. I paid my $300 a month every single month, never late. Well, one time. But, we fixed that. Um, was any of the houses being worked on? Yes. I got pictures, I got videos of my son's bedroom floor being ripped out and put back in. I have pictures of the bathroom floor being ripped out, put back in. One of my boys' bedroom wall had to be took down and put back up. 2 truckloads of rock brought out to my driveway. Twice. Yeah. No, Billy, that is not how it happened. It was almost 2 months after she had that jab. And two, honestly, I cannot say much on here because I am live YouTube, Billy. But personally, I wish I would have had medical power of attorney on Alice Hilton because literally the minute that she arrived at that hospital where she was in that state, I would have had them draw her fucking blood right on the spot. I want to know her blood results. I want to know if she's been taking the right pills because that is one thing that he had control of. And we found out that he wasn't giving them all to her and he wouldn't let Andrea have hers. So, I mean, something's happening to pills. He's not taking them. He don't think anybody should take them. Maybe they're the devil to him. I don't know. Don't care to know. That's his belief, not mine. My doctor tells me to take a baby aspirin every day if I want to live. I'm taking a baby aspirin. Um, Billy, I don't know if you missed it, but me and Andrea did have it out. We were live, Billy. You missed it. Go find it, buddy. It's out there. Me and Andrea has been live. It was called Reality Check. You missed it, buddy. It don't matter whose channel it was on, Billy. It was live, wasn't it? She was on it, wasn't she? I did get to talk to her, didn't I, Billy? Well, Billy, I'm sorry. I'm only a second grader, buddy. I'm still learning how to play with the computer. I'm sorry I ain't had my whole fucking life to learn how to play on a computer. I worked. I raised a family. I ain't a Von Hilton can be on the computer 15 fucking years. Instead of buying a computer, I bought food for my family to eat. You get real, Billy. Honey, I'm not fighting and I'm not getting hot tempered. I'm just telling Billy how it is. Explain how you raised a family from your bed. Billy, only if you knew, buddy. Only if you knew. You see me broadcast my bed. Do I stay in my bed all day? Come over and find out, Billy. You want the address? I'll surely give it to you. We'll solve this problem right here, right now. I'll give you my address. Come on over, Billy. Like I said, I'm not afraid of nobody. I'm going to get my ass whipped, or they're going to get their fucking ass whipped. And when I'm all done, I'm going to fucking roll over, pull the fucking joint and lighter out of my pocket, and I'm going to smoke the goddamn thing. So I don't care what you do or say.
Daddy, you said that word I don't like. You're gonna get him in
If
trouble,
I pay
guys.
your ticket, you got a ticket, that's your own problem. You see me sitting in my bed, laying in my bed to be exact.
Let me. Can I say something to them?
No, baby, you.
I just
I ain't
want
even worried. You can talk to people. Yeah, everyone's here.
hi people. It's me and Larry doesn't stay in bed all day long. So excuse you.
Billy, that was from the boss herself. So, personally, I don't care what you think, what you know, whatever, whatever. You'll make that heart pump free for me. Yeah, my heart pump's free, fine. And guess what? I stand up fine too. That's all I have to do is stand up. Because one blow with this punch and it's over. Well, I've never told you I stay in this bed all day, Billy. Never. I've worked my ass off most of my life. I took a few years off of work to raise my two boys. Something like Von Hilton tried to do. Because his wife couldn't take care of the kids. So Von Hilton had to step in to be a mommy and a daddy and fill them shoes. Well, guess what? Von Hilton couldn't do it. I did do it. I wasn't letting my kids go to CSB. So I raised my children. And maybe they ain't perfect, but they're mine. Old weather guy says hi, honey.
Hi, weather guy.
Prove what, Billy? Billy, maybe we'll do that Monday. You come out Monday morning, Billy. Come and play Monday morning. 'Cause right now I ain't got time to play with you. Somewhere down in Winchester, I think it's Winchester down that way. They're like right at the Tennessee line almost. Y'all really want to know why I post right out of here, out of my bed a lot? I don't have a living room outfit. We're poor people. We don't have a living room. We don't have living room couches. We don't have a living room TV. We don't have living room lamps and all that. Our living room is my wife's bedroom. She has a nice queen size bed. She has her nightstand. She has her lamps.
Oh, why I'm speaking here?
The reason is because we don't sleep together.
Why?
Because we have slept together and my wife has woke up black and blue. Because I am a mover when I sleep. And when 100-pound arm falls down on her, it leaves a bruise on her. Yeah, I know I don't. Yep, that's it, Billy. When I'm paying $10 for a Whopper and fry and a drink, that Whopper better be right. Nobody has to be poor if you get a job and work hard. That's right, Philly Joe. Yeah, yeah, there you go, Raccoon Man. I have my children. Where's Vaughn's? No, sorry, I'm not on welfare. Do I get assistance with food stamps? Yes. Do I live off my Social Security check? Yes. I also work my ass off. I've got 30 years in already. How many years you got? Huh. Not just heart attacks. I've had an open heart surgery, triple bypass. You know, they say the widowmaker's what takes you. The widowmaker's what kept me alive. I don't want you to feel sorry for me at all, Billy. Everybody has problems in life. We work our way out and figure out what we want. Is every heart attack the same? No. I would say no to that answer. Honestly, no, 100 pounds overweight. Because if I was 172, I'd be in big trouble. I'd be like a toothpick rail. I'm not a toothpick rail. I'm a big bone man. My average weight should be about 230, 240. Right now, I'm sitting at 276. And I know that because I seen the doctor last month. And I get to see him on the 8th. So really, no, I'm about 30 pounds overweight and losing because I am on a diet. Instead of eating three Whoppers, I'm only allowed one. I'm not even supposed to have the one. He'd rather me eat the chicken than the beef. He'd rather me eat the fish instead of the chicken. But he don't want the fish in me because of the grease. So I'm starving. No, they come out here twice a week, Billy. I got one coming out twice a week for my lower body and one coming up for the upper body. Oh, I will. As soon as I get off my show. Billy, I'm going to tell you like I told Nate. If you don't like what goes on the Big Larry show, there's your door. You came in it, you can go back out it. Just like I've told Nate. You don't know nothing, Billy. You're commenting on what you see, then why aren't you commenting on the rebel flag that's flying behind me? Or the maple leaf behind me? You worried about me walking, where I film from. Well, that flag ain't American neither. That is not a Canadian, or that's not an American flag. That's for all nations. Oh, the Confederate, yeah. I was gonna say that other one's all nation flag because marijuana is known all the way around the world in every culture. Yeah, because like I said, I'm comfortable here. If I'm gonna be filming for an hour or two on live, I'm gonna be where I'm gonna feel comfortable. Where you want me to go? Sit Indian teepee on the damn living room floor? Want me to film from my wife's bed? I do not have a couch. Duh. You want me to film while I'm walking? Do you need a grand tour of my house? What? I'll have my wife hold my camera while I walk, okay? I'll do it. I'll do it next Friday, Billy. make sure you show up every day this week. And I might do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You might even see the trainers here with me just to make you special. And when you see it, make sure my Cash App sees it too. Like I'm saying, I'm not here to impress nobody. You watch my show and get on here and talk to me, that's fine. You don't want to believe me, then sorry about your luck. What did we achieve? We got me out of that trailer, didn't we? I got from up under Von Hilton's trailer. Von Hilton's now got Otis running everything, and Otis is stripping the copper wiring out of it. So what do we get? Von Hilton going down the tubes very fucking quickly. No, not really, Billy. I seen him this week. Didn't Vaughn kick me out? No, he gave me an eviction notice. I was ordered to go to court. Well, the day I was supposed to go to court, I ended up collapsing and going to the hospital. I asked the wife what happened at the courthouse because she ended up going, and the judge wouldn't tell her nothing. They gave Christy, I can say her name now, I won't call her the other renter, gave Christy 2 weeks to be out. So, within 2 weeks, I was out of that house. You're right, I didn't give him his rent. Billy, it ain't my stupid stupidity that he didn't come and get it. He could have come over and got it any damn time he wanted it. He could have come and got it any time he wanted it. If he's too stupid, and I'm going to tell you, he wasn't stupid. He knew what he was doing. He was too scared. Let me repeat that. He was too scared to come and get his rent money. An eviction notice is basically kicking you out. Yes. What decade are you living in? Does renters come to apartments to collect their money, do you think? Billy, first go back to school and learn how to talk because I didn't understand none of what the hell you said. And I'm a second grader, so that's pretty fucking dumb. What decade are you living in, Larry? Does renters come to apartments to collect the money, do you think? As a fucking landlord, I would go to the apartments and collect the rent. Duh. Oh, Billy, I think you need to learn how to spell. It ain't my reading. Billy, who was I supposed to? I'm reading the one up. Come on, get it. It was your responsibility to pay it. Who was I supposed to pay it to? Answer that one, Billy. You tell me, Vaughn, and I'm going to say, how do I know that? Jim and Millie's the last person I paid rent to. And they said there was a whole new will. I figured I'd be contacted by Vaughn's lawyer, Vaughn's power of attorney, Vaughn Hilton himself, saying, well, I'm in control, so I'm now collecting rent. Not a motherfucking soul showed up at my house. Not a letter, nothing. 3.5 months went by, and then I go outside, and there's a eviction notice sitting on the porch. He didn't knock on the door and give it to the wife or me or the kids. He put it on the porch and walked away. That's a piece of shit. And I'm gonna. He wasn't worried about the rent. He was afraid to come and get that fucking rent because he knows I watched the video of him saying I killed his mother, and he knows me because he has been warned twice by me. And I'm not threatening Vaughn Hilton. I am promising Vaughn Hilton. Me and you one day, cousin. Yeah, and that is the thing. That is why I did not pay it. Billy, I don't want to live there. Do you get it in your thick fucking head, boy? I'm glad to be out of there. It was rat infested, mouse infested, snake infested, bug infested. The only damn good thing about it, flood is fucking 3 floods in 4 fucking years. The only good thing about the whole damn area was the neighbors. I was glad to move. You don't understand. Hello? Wake up, Billy. Smoke a fucking hooter. None of his houses are up to code except Aunt Alice's. It's only one. And that's what Otis is doing, bringing them up to code. Yeah, Billy, me owning it, that means that trailer's gone. I'd be putting a brand new trailer in there. And the only reason I would move back on that road is because of them neighbors. And I love the hunting. I'd love to have a nice big old piece of land behind me that's all wooded acres where I can drop a couple little drops of my magic potion and I draw every single buck within a 20-mile radius. Just like when I go out and smoke this on my front porch and every neighbor down the holler smells it and comes running. If I'm going to own any properties that Alice had, I'd want like Alice, to be honest. If I was given any one of the properties that Alice owned, I'd want Lake Alice itself. And it's 50 acres. And it's all mountain, people. There's one little spot that you could probably put a trailer, but you'd have to have a septic tank put in, water lines put in, everything. Von Hilton says he's going to put a house up on the farm of that 50 acres. I laughed at him. He ain't going to be able to build nothing up there. He ain't got no money to build up there. Yeah, he is. I was thinking the same thing, Richard. No walking, buddy. I'm walking. It's taking a walker, but I'm walking. I'm getting back up on my feet. How long have you not had furniture? Living room outfit? 10 years, maybe? Living room outfit, Joe. We got our bedroom outfits. We all four of us have our own bedroom outfits. No, we still got dining room chairs. We have we had a dining room table until we moved here. But we still got the chairs. You know, when Von Hilton was over to my house the 2 days that he borrowed my internet, remember y'all? You guys seen it? Because we were talking about his Cherokee bloodline, and he said, "Oh, that's my cousin." I had a computer and a computer desk and everything, but yeah, we've never really had a living room outfit. We've always threw a big old queen bed out there for the wife because we can't sleep together unless I find a bedroom big enough to put two queen beds in. Oh, Vaughn's got plenty of furniture. Yeah, he's got the stuff that he had, and then he had two different living room outfits of his mom's. Yeah, exactly. He broke my desktop computer. After he used it that 2 days, I've never been able to use it since. Like he gave it a bug. And because I don't know how to fix them or work on them or do any of that shit. So I just threw it away and figured I'd get one someday. Then I started getting them Obama phones, and I was able to go live on it. So, but I got lucky. Wife bought me a laptop for this Christmas, and that's what we are on. Yep, she said she didn't mind if I went live, and she bought me this laptop, so that's why I get on. Larry, when is the last time you had a job? Oh, 13, 14 years, 15 years maybe. I think the last one was the Kool-Aid Company. No, I was cutting grass a couple times for one of my friends. So we can call that a job because he owns a company. Yes, it is, Joe. Well, I mean, raising two boys, I mean, the wife is a good helping hand, though. She did help a lot. I taught them how to do a little bit of cooking, a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Larry, is that flag sentimental? Which one is that? The one moving or the one on the back wall? He got a bed on sale and met April, and that's the last time. To what? Not around us, there ain't 4 acres. Social Security, disability. Okay, the Confederate one. No, it's just one of the flags I got. I got a few, and I'm still collecting. Oh, Billy, I see you, buddy. If he fought for the North or the South and don't care, that's the past. The past is the past, the present's the present, and now is now. We won't be talking about no flag, that flag, because some people say it stands for that big O S word. Well, I got news for you. That big O S word does not have a color involved. I don't think I'm allowed to say that S word. Me personally, if you wasn't rich back in the 1800s and you worked for somebody, you were that person. And like I said, it has nothing to do with color. It has nothing to do with nothing. My family did not come across on a boat rich millionaires. When they come over, they were probably stowaways, starving their asses off. Lucky they're eating once a week. Thank you, Billy. And Billy, I think there really is. I mean, I don't know how they use that word because I mean, how did it even start? Okay, so a white rich man with a big old yacht boat went over to Africa and told the people, "Hey, I'm going to the free world. Y'all want to join me? It's going to cost you this amount of money to, have the trip." A lot of them don't have the money, so they, "Oh yeah, we'll work for you." And they have to pay so many years to this worker. And this guy knows he's coming over and planting 2,000 acres of cotton, and he needs people over here to pick it for him. Ain't no different than Beatrice Hunt Wesson Foods selling out of America and going over to Mexico because they can get cheaper labor. Yeah. Money is definitely green. And in America, we want to make as much as we can. I don't know about any other country, but having money is a good thing because then you can pay your bills and you can eat decent. And I've ate decent and I've ate down to the nitty gritties. I lived in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, in a park for 1 week. To me, they are. They would be the same thing. I mean, if I'm a white man and someone gave me an offer to come over on a boat to get to the free world, to work for him and pay for the trip coming over and the food and everything, I might take him on that offer. I'm a 17, 18, 19-year-old boy. So I had to come over to the United States and work for him for 10 years. He put a roof over my head. He's got me a place to live. He's got me a place to eat. Look at Hershey, Pennsylvania. I heard the man built the town for his workers. He was paying them and then getting money back from them for the bills. China has and India has over 1 billion people. Human lives are very cheap. Yeah, I believe that, Billy. I think you tried to spell government, but yes, I do. you know, and hopefully someday I can get off of them because I sure in the hell can make more out in the world than what I get. They don't give that cheese out no more. I wish they did. That used to be some good cheese. Had a lot of grilled cheese sandwiches with that, and we made a lot of macaroni and cheese with that. That stuff would melt perfectly. Yep. You still here, weather guy? Or did you leave me? Yeah, you probably would stick out like a sore thumb there. Tell you the truth, I think you're going to stick out pretty well almost everywhere, besides on the basketball court. Yep, Monday's a holiday, so I won't see neither one of the girls Monday. So it sounds like they're going to split up on me. One's coming Tuesday and one's coming on Wednesday. And then they'll both hit me on Friday. It's supposed to be Monday and Wednesdays. Yeah, weather guy must have left. 2 hours, 6 minutes. Boy, I'm really broadcasting today, ain't I? What else is there to do? Yeah, it's just like they took a bunch of statues down around the country because they were, I don't know, people didn't like them up there. They were talking bad, or like the General Lee or wherever from Georgia or something. They were throwing it away. I wouldn't mind having it. I would have put it right in my if I own the property. Just because it's a statue, not because of who it is. There's people out there that didn't like Abraham Lincoln. Does that mean we should take the Abraham Lincoln out of that building? Bye, Billy. See you later. Have a wonderful day, buddy. See you on your next trip. 11 viewers. I think I'm going to shut this down, people. I'm going to get up, do a few things around here. Maybe straighten some up. Me and the wife was talking about putting stuff up on these shelves and see what I can put up there. Like I told her, it's my background, so I got to watch what I put up there. She just threw a bunch of books up there for now, so I think Big Larry's going to call it a show. There's only 10 of us here, so I've been on 2 hours, 10 minutes on a Saturday. I'm not even supposed to be on. We'll see y'all Monday. Peace out. Enjoy your weekend. Let's find out if Handyman's alive.